Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna do a full face of the cheapest makeup I own. Keep in mind, my collection has been curated and edited. The items in each drawer that are not very expensive are still high performers in my book. We're just gonna throw them all together. The full face is going to be nothing over 10. Let's hop on in. We're gonna start out strong. This is the Clingy Serum Primer from Wet n Wild. This stuff is so good. This is like glue for your foundation. I kid you not. It is beyond clingy. It is like everything is going to magnetize to the face and not move. This is one of the best gripping primers that I have ever used. I have been meaning to talk about this one more. I just haven't had like the right video to do it. Now with a good gripping primer, what you want is that tackiness, because all of your moisturizers and skincare that are underneath your primer, they're gonna make your makeup slip and slide around. A great clingy or grippy primer is gonna help the foundation to adhere to the face, not fall apart, not patch off. This one is not only like glue, but it does have niacinamide and glycerin. We're gonna mess around a tiny little bit with some underpainting, nothing major. We're gonna go into Catrice Sun Melt. This is $7. We're taking the shade Beach Babe, going in with an EX6, which is the very best for nose contour. And you know what I'm gonna do? Ooh, do I wanna do this? I want it to be a little bit deeper. I'm gonna use this on top of foundation as well, but we're gonna play around with using concealer. This is from Essence. This is their blurring concealer. We're gonna see if we can contour the mouth with this. The dry down on this concealer is quick. So if you are gonna contour with this, you wanna work fast. Even when you go under the eye, I would actually recommend working one eye at a time, which we will do today. That's actually quite nice. That is quite nice. This is the shade 230, and something nice about this particular concealer launch, they have so many shades. Sometimes if I want to go really crazy with the underpainting, you want to find like a very, very light shade. You want to find a deeper shade, and they killed it with the shade range. Taking my EX4, I am just going to blend this out ahead of time because it is a little bit strong. Going for a very snatched nose today. I've never used this as nose contour, but I thought maybe. Really nice for lips. Like I will keep using this as a lip underpaint. That's nice. Ooh, okay. Foundation, we're gonna go into Wet n Wild PhotoFocus. This is literally $5.49 for a bottle. It works so well. This is one of my favorite foundations for years and years. I also have to say, aside from it wearing really well, blending really well, building really well, photographing really well, which is why it's called PhotoFocus, the shade range has a lot of neutral, not too orange, yellow, not too pink, like a true, you can find true neutral tones. That is hard to accomplish whether you're at the drugstore or at Sephora. This is the shade Bronze Beige. And I'm not going for like crazy coverage today, so I'm just gonna stipple this on. Feeling better already, you guys. Oh my gosh, makeup has so many powers. I'm probably just getting my period. That's like legit. When I start getting annoyed with things, I'm like, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, it's coming. And then like I get the vein popping and I'm like, oh my God, everything's pissing me off. All I want to eat is salt, but this is, like, you know, that's what it is. I had crackers before filming that had jalapeno seasoning on them, and you guys know I'm so sensitive that like I probably shouldn't have done that before filming, but I did it. And so now my blood pressure is just like, Let's see how beautiful I can become by the end of this, and if it makes me feel like a better human. Oh my God, this foundation honestly is so pretty. I cannot even believe the price every time I use it. Before we do concealer, I am gonna go back into Catrice and just stamp a little bit on the areas that I want to define and add a little bit of lift to my face. Back to Essence, this is the Silky Blur Hydrating Concealer. We are just going to take a little bit here, a little bit here. Again, I am working one eye at a time because this does dry down quickly. The nice thing about that, it is really blurring. You don't have to set it with a powder if you're someone that doesn't like setting the under eye. I always set my under eye, but you don't have to. The dry down is quite nice. It holds in place. You just don't have, it's not super emollient, so you don't have a ton of time to work with it. Taking a little bit of the excess and just tapping on top of my lids. Also, a little goes a long way. You do not need much. It stretches quite a bit, like just doing that. And this is almost too much. I cannot imagine doing like the full triangle thing. Like that would not work. You have been warned. Before I set, I like to go back in with whatever is left on my foundation brush and kind of marry the concealer into the foundation a little bit. Now we're gonna set with a little bit of Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder. This is in translucent. This is one of the best cheapy powders out there. It performs like luxury. It's $7. And I'm gonna go in with a powder puff. I'm gonna make sure that I get the powder in the puff, tap off that excess. And I'm gonna start down here and work upward so that I'm not getting the bulk of the application right underneath the eye. This powder is intense. It's very much like a Huda Beauty, something like that, where once we set the face and everything else is on the face, it's gonna look pore-free and gorgeous. But when you are laying it down, it does have significant pigment in it. Just so you know what you're working with, like whether, and it doesn't matter what shade you get, whether you get the brightening pink one or a deeper shade, they all tend to have quite a bit of pigmentation in the powder. And that's not as common anymore, so just heads up. You notice I'm not hitting the forehead. I'm gonna go on the forehead with a brush because I do not like my forehead to have as much powder. I find that my makeup, if I don't powder it, my cheeks and everything start breaking apart, falling apart. My forehead, I wanna keep nice and smooth. I don't wanna over powder. Starting with the excess that's on my puff, I'm doing my thing where I'm lifting the forehead and making sure that I'm not setting a crease. We're gonna go in here and let the powder fill in my fine lines. Now I can take a fluffy brush, grab a little bit of whatever is left in the lid, and just tap on the face. Tapping even over the eyebrows. Don't do this if you use gel first, but I like to do my eyebrows after I have foundationed, typically. So you can go over the brows, over the eyelids, just set everything. To add a little bit of luminosity back in, we're going back and forth with like pore refining, blurring, matte. But then you do want to add a little bit of luminosity, a tiny bit of a sheen. You don't have to do a full glow face or a full matte face. You can play with both glowy products and mattifying products. And honestly, that's the better way to go, where things are just going to look nice and balanced. So we're going to go into one of my new favorites. This is Tuscan Tan from Milani. This is a baked bronzer. Not super shiny, but definitely has a light luminosity that I absolutely love. A little goes a long way, so load up a brush. I'm just gonna tap on the perimeter, on the cheekbones, and a little bit down the neck. A Bouncy blush for $4.99. I love the shade. This is from Essence. This is in the shade Antique Bloom. And again, what I'm gonna do is really load my brush up, make sure things are evenly coated by going on my palm, circular motions, and then I am going to go above my nostril, right up in here, and I like to tap back toward my ear and a little bit up. I don't go right underneath here. Play around with your blush placement. If you have a long shaped face like me, you can pull your blush a little bit back and that can help to shorten up the face. Is this not seriously such a beautiful pink? It blends perfectly, it blurs the skin. It wears for a surprisingly long time too, $4.99. We will also be going in with the Bouncy Highlight from Essence. This is $4.99 as well. And this packs a punch. You would think that something that's putty and bouncy wouldn't, but it absolutely does. I've mentioned that this one reminds me of the Gucci highlighter quite a bit, just with how wet it is and that putty. There's something about how it lays down on the skin that just looks so gorgeous. A little extra punchy than a powder highlight, but in a really good way. We're gonna take Moira Angel Touch Liner in Sweet Halo and start lining the lips before we go into eyes. I love that this is a sharpenable liner as well, because you can get it nice and crispy sharp before doing your overlining. If you're into overlining, and not everyone is, and that's okay, but if you are, this is the perfect liner. They have a ton of different shades, but there's something about how it adheres to the skin that just works. It's $6. $1.50 from Wet n Wild. I still absolutely love these. Do we remember? This is like all I used to wear. exclusively. I think it was 903B though. This is 605B. So what I do is I tap it on pretty thick and aggressive, and then I just take my fingertip and smooth it out. Going in with a little sparkly plumping lip gloss from e.l.f. This is in Pink Sugar. This is $7. Very effective, very shiny. It's like a thick but thin formula. It's not thick like Lawless, but it's definitely not an oil. And it just looks really pretty on the lips. It's somehow minty and cinnamon. It's cinnamonty. It's doing its thing already. I can feel that. I just feel like setting the face a little bit right now. Take down some of the powder. This is from Catrice. This is their Aqua Splash Grip Fixing Spray. This is a really good one. We're gonna be using a $3 brow palette. Now this is one that I have used for years and years and years. This is the bite-sized brow palette from e.l.f. I think you can still buy it on Amazon. This is one of those products where every single time I use it, I am always wowed. I'm like, how is it doing such a good job for such an inexpensive formula? I'm gonna take a tiny bit of NYX lash glue and just get some of my brow hairs to stand up straight. The only problem with this one is the applicator gets all sorts of messy and crusty and weird, so you do have to continually clean it off, but it is a great formula. We're gonna play with Beauty Creations Muted Mauves. I have not played with this particular one. I love the Give Me Moss. I love their neutral palette. Any Beauty Creations shadow is an A+ in my book, so I have high hopes for this. I want to start out with this purple. We're really going for it. Why not? Taking an ES4, I'm gonna start on the outer corner first. This brush has a nice taper to it, so you can actually hug into the crease while laying down color on that outer V. So I'm just gonna lay the bulk of the color down and then pull through. Look at that blend. Are you kidding me? Purples are notorious for not blending too, so I'm super impressed. That is phenomenal. When you're in a weird mood and you need makeup to lift your spirits, be sure to play with the colors. Like, just get you that dopamine hit that you need. Dopamine makeup. Sometimes we need to go there, you know? Look at that blend. It's not patchy at all. There's no fallout. I love, I love, I love. Taking an SP7 with the same shade, we are now going to go a little bit into the inner crease, just to tie everything together, but I didn't want a big brush getting color everywhere. So just right in there. Not picking up any extra color, I'm just gonna run this on the lower lash line, about halfway in. Going into this shade right here, still with my SP7. I'm just going to stamp this on the very outer edge. Taking a completely clean brush, we are just going to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. Dang, that purple is so nice. Like, so nice. We're gonna go into the pink and take a flat brush, go into this pink shade right here. Whoa. Woo! It feels good to be playing in the makeup. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do a more is more moment. Let's go into this purple duochrome metallic. Just with my fingertip, I'm gonna pop this in the center. What do I use for liner? I kind of feel like I want a tight line and then just pop on some lashes. So I'm gonna go into the Essence Very Berry Stay and Play. I'm gonna use this in the waterline. Going in with a little Essence tubing mascara, $4.99. This is a pretty solid tubing mascara. It's not gonna give you a ton of volume, but you will be able to get a lot of length. Nice rubberized brush for separation, and it does not smudge or budge. This is a really good mascara, not to be overlooked. Solid, solid job done. Like, my lashes look pretty dang good, but of course more is more, so I am gonna pop on my 421s. I love how this looks. I'm so shocked. I have not worn color like this in a minute, but I am loving this eye look. What do you guys think? I mean, it's colorful, but pretty wearable. I am in disbelief with just how nice my makeup looks. Everything blended to perfection. The eyes are perfection. The skin is perfection. The lips are perfection. Everything is working. I love this makeup so much. And all I keep thinking is this is outdoing the $1,500 face that I recently spent all my money on and had high hopes that I would find these like epic products. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it in the description. Go and compare. I kid you not. This is so much better, and I am so excited to play with this palette again. This shocked me. I love the other palettes that I've tried from Beauty Creations. I had not tried this one, and she did not disappoint. The muted mauves, this purple in the crease is perfect. I will be wearing this again and again on repeat. I'm very, very pleased with how everything went. I am in a much better mood now. Everything is right with the world. I hope you guys enjoyed this try on. If you did, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Other than that, you guys go and have a great day, whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video.